Jane Norling, Library Director in Beersford, South Dakota.
Amy Farley, resident of Beersford, South Dakota.
And Lisa Merritt, mother of Erica.
All right. Okay. Volleyball is the fourth most popular sport on the globe. Do you know anything about the sport besides there's a net and a ball? If not, I can teach you your basic skills of passing, setting, hitting, blocking, and other important skills. I've been playing volleyball for 7 years now, so once I teach you, you might be a pro. What is the skill that starts a rally, and what exactly is a rally? Pass is what starts a rally, and a rally is when there's 3 contacts between each team and it goes back and forth until the ball drops to the ground. Having good passing technique is very critical since it's the first contact. It sets up the play. Good technique starts with your platform. Your platform is when you take your hands, you put them together, and you stretch them out very far, and you angle it the way you want the ball to go. So you want it to go to the setter, so if the setter's over here, you want to drop this arm so the ball goes this way. Another element in passing is your legs. You want to use your legs so you can have control on the ball, and that's called ball control. You don't want the ball going over here, then your target's right here, because then your team won't have a good pass, and then you might lose the point. Passing also deals with defense. Defense is when it's not like a free ball, it's like a hard-driven ball, and you have to read the ball. You have from the hitter, and the players that usually do this are DSs or liberos. They're the best passers on the team. The libero is the best passer. They wear a different jersey. They do many skills on the team, including serving, serve-receive. Sometimes they set when the ball gets out of system, and they pass. Of course, they pass. The next important skill is setting. Setting is a key skill in volleyball because that's how plays are made. The setter decides who they want to set, what type of tempo, where they set. It's very important. How they set is they use their 2 hands and they put it in front of your forehead, and they use their legs to push off so the ball can go where it wants to go. The person who sets is called the setter, if that's not, kind of obvious. They're usually a 6 rotation player. A 6 rotation player is when you don't get off the court, you stay, you play back row, and they block, and they serve, and they set. And they're leaders, very, very important players on the team. The players that try to score is the hitters. Hitting is a critical skill in volleyball because this is how a team makes their points. If you don't have good hitters on your team, you might not win a lot, but that's okay. There's an outside hitter, a right side hitter, and a middle. The difference between a right side and an outside is usually the right side is the left hand, and they start a little different from the outside. And the middle usually just blocks, but the sets they do run are like quick sets, so they're not as high and far out as the other positions. But they have footwork that they have to do, and it usually starts with your right, left, and they have 2 steps, and then they jump and they swing. Besides footwork, they have an arm swing, which I just did, but not in full motion. If they open up to the center and then they reach high and they snap, they follow through, and they turn the other way. So they use their core, their arms, and their wrists so they can have the best swing they can. They also block, and that's a very important skill because you don't want your defense getting killed back there if you're against a good hitter, because without defense, you're not going to win. So they set up the block by looking at the hitter's arm and where they're hitting. And they want to jump with their ankles and penetrate over with their hands so they can have a nice solid wall so it can't go past them. So it would look like this. If the ball is coming, you want it like the ball to do this with your hands. Besides the main skills, there are minor skills that are very crucial, even though they're not like a big part of the game. Serving and serve receive is very important because you can get people out of system, which is their setter can't set the ball, and they can't set the ball, then the sets, you know where their set's going to be. It's going to be a very high, probably bad set. So serving, you can either serve it like a standing float, or you can do like a top spin, or you can jump and top spin, or you can do a jump float. I can't really show you because I'm not outside, but what I like to do is a jump float because it gets the players on the other team out of system because it's usually harder to receive than top spin because it floats and it drops. Another thing is serve receive. Serve receive is very important because that's how the play starts. And you want to practice that with your team because if you can't serve receive, then you're going to be out of system a lot. And like I just said, it's going to be easier for the team to block you, and you might not get the best swing that you could with a good set. Now that you have learned the position and skills of volleyball, I hope you gain an interest in the sport. Whether if it's hitting, setting, passing, blocking, or serving, pick a skill and practice it. Now it's time to grab some friends and a ball and head to the nearest court.